I spent the entire night sewing my daughter's wedding dress. Not because she asked, but because I wanted to give her something that came from my heart. Something money couldn't buy. Something a mother pours her soul into. My eyes were burning from lack of sleep. My fingers were sore from the needle pricking me over and over. But I smiled the whole time. "This is for my baby girl," I whispered. When the sun rose, I steamed the gown, packed it gently in a garment bag, and drove straight to her house. I expected a smile, maybe even tears, but what I got was nothing close. As I stood at her doorstep holding the dress, memories filled my mind. The first dress I ever made for her when she was 5. The school uniforms I sewed so she could fit in with children who had more than we did. Her prom dress that she hugged me for and cried, "Mom, you're the best." But now she was grown, successful, engaged to a wealthy man, and somewhere along the line, she forgot where she came from. When she opened the door and saw the dress I had made, she froze. Then she laughed. "Mom, what is this?" "It's your wedding dress, Leader. I made it for you." She pulled the zipper down and inspected the gown like it was garbage from the street. Then she said the words that shattered my chest. "A dress for poor people. You expect me to wear this on my wedding day?" Her voice wasn't soft. My future son-in-law came down the stairs and asked, "What's going on?" She held the dress up. "Look what my mother brought. This thing." He laughed. They both laughed. And I felt myself shrink into a version of me I didn't recognize. "Mom," she said, rolling her eyes, "you know how I feel about homemade things. Why would you embarrass me like that?" Embarrass her? I almost asked, who had embarrassed whom? But before I could speak, she grabbed my arm and whispered harshly, "Don't make a big deal out of this. We already bought my dress. Yours is unnecessary. Unnecessary. Like my effort, like my time, like my love." She didn't invite me inside. She handed me a list instead. "Here, you'll be handling decorations on the wedding day. And please don't tell anyone you made a dress. I don't want people pitying you." She didn't say thank you. She didn't say I'm sorry. Just tasks, orders. As if I were the help. Her fiancé's teenage sister walked by and snorted. "Is she the tailor? She looks like one. Those cheap slippers give it away." My daughter didn't correct her, didn't defend me. She just sighed and said, "Let's go, Mom. You can't stand here forever." That was the moment something inside me broke. That night I sat alone in my small kitchen with the dress spread across the table. The dress that had taken me 14 hours to make. The dress that held my memories and my hopes. The dress I thought she would cherish. I cried quietly, not wanting anyone to hear. If there was no one around, I asked myself where I had gone wrong. Had I given her too much? Had I spoiled her so badly she couldn't see beyond wealth? But the tears did not bring answers. The next morning, I saw her Instagram post. Tasting cakes for the big day. Bridesmaid's spa day. Choosing the perfect diamond tiara. Her fiancé showered her with gifts. Her friends praised her expensive choices. And in the comments, someone wrote, "Your mom must be so proud." She replied with a laughing emoji. Not a single word about me. On the wedding day, I arrived early with my supplies to decorate the hall. But when I walked in, my daughter's voice cut through the room. "Mom, what are you wearing?" I looked down at my simple but elegant gown. "What's wrong with it?" I asked softly. "It looks old." "Poor, Mom, please, go to the back. Don't stand where guests can see you first." Her words echoed in my ears as she turned around in her expensive designer dress. The same designer had copied my handmade pattern. My design. My creativity. My work. She stole it. Paid thousands for another woman to recreate it. And when she saw me staring, she smirked. This is what a real dress looks like. But destiny had a way of turning tables. As she walked down the aisle, something unexpected happened. Gasps filled the room. Whispers spread like wildfire. All eyes were on her dress. Not because it was beautiful, but because the expensive fabric was tearing. The seams, weakly stitched by the boutique. Even though it wasn't controlled, she yelled, loud enough for neighbors to peek through their windows. We're splitting with every step. Her face turned pale. Her fiancé panicked. And then, someone shouted, "Call the seamstress! Call the tailor!" All eyes turned to me. The mother she embarrassed. The woman she called poor. The woman she hid from her rich guests. I slowly stood up. This was the moment everything changed. We're splitting with every step. Her face turned pale. Her fiancé panicked. And then, someone shouted, "Call the seamstress! Call the tailor!" All eyes turned to me. The mother she embarrassed. The woman she called poor. The woman she hid from her rich guests. I slowly stood up. This was the moment everything changed.